Business Impact ROI Dashboard provides you an overview of savings associated with your automations. You're able to see the number of automations that ran and number of support tickets avoided, as well as financial savings with support costs and how many hours were saved. This is the overall view of all the automations in the environment, but you can focus on a particular policy if needed, as well as specific date ranges. Further down on the dashboard, I'm able to see how many automations ran on devices and understand cost savings broken down per day. When I drill down to a particular day, I'm able to see the individual rule names in each machine the rule ran on. This dashboard helps me understand if my policies and rules are effective and if there are any positive impacts, as well as how frequently the policies were triggering, to help guide me in improving my end user's digital experience. Rules can be configured individually to reflect each organization's metrics. For example, if someone uses self-service automation rule to add themselves to the local administrator group, they may have saved themselves a minute of productivity time, and the rule saved support 1 minute of their time. You're also able to understand if a ticket was avoided, and if needed, log a ticket every time the rule executed. You're able to set the automation ticket ratio, which helps you understand who those silent sufferers may be. For example, if someone can't print, they may know how to start the print spooler. They wouldn't create a ticket, but would fix the issue on their own. If someone calls in to get the issue fixed, that's when a ticket is created. You can then assume there may be 10 silent sufferers for one person who created the ticket. If an automation rule is set to automatically start the print spooler and it activates, then we would track it as a ticket saved for every 11 times the automation rule executes. Business Impact is able to highlight how often rules occurred within the environment. This helps organizations understand if the rules are effective and see trends that are occurring on the endpoints. In this example, I'm targeting the Windows Update Agent health automation rules. I should see a positive effect as multiple fixes have been triggered, and there should be an increase in my patch compliance as my agent health has been improved. If there was a sharp increase of a rule, such as restarting the Windows Update service for multiple devices, I probably want to investigate why the service stopped running. This brings us to the operational dashboard. If there was a rule that continuously occurred over a period of time on certain devices, then they require closer inspection. These are deemed as problematic, and you can utilize the 1E platform to investigate the issue on those devices and remediate if needed. 1E's benchmark assessment asks 6 questions that can help organizations understand their DEX maturity level. It asks the user questions on visibility, automation, metrics and measurements, alignment and integration, how well informed or trained your people are on DEX, and processes. Generally, you want stakeholders, people involved in improving DEX, and others you deem important to answer the assessment periodically. Organizations can then compare the answers among different users and understand where they are in the DEX maturity journey. You're able to see the DEX maturity level over time and drill down and look at each category that was asked. Organizations can use this data to improve certain aspects, such as implementing more automations or providing more training on DEX to improve the maturity level. Finally, third-party integrations enable organizations to streamline workflows, automate incident management, and offload data for deeper analysis.